and eat the delightful dishes his mother's cook prepared. And then he was a very high-spirited young gentleman. Although the same obedience, almost reverence, was exacted of him by his parents that was a part of the household religion in California, yet as the youngest child, who had been delicate during his first 5 years, he had managed to get very badly spoiled. He did not relish the idea of leading a life of monotony and discipline, of performing hourly duties which did not suit his taste; above all, of being ordered to leave his father's house as if he were a mere Indian. No, he decided, he would not go into the army, not this year nor any other year. He would defy the governor and all his men. When Roldan made up his mind, he acted promptly. No time was to be lost in this case. Now was the hour of siesta. He could have no better time to get away. A note would relieve his parents of a certain amount of anxiety, and if they did not know where he was they could not be held accountable. His blood tingled at the presentiment of the adventures he should have in that perilous journey through a country of which he knew nothing beyond his father's and the adjoining rancho; and as adventures would be but half spiced if experienced alone, he determined, and not from selfish motives only, to save his best beloved friend, Adan Pardo, from the grasp of the law likewise. He went within and slung about himself 2 pistols and a dagger. After he had made a small bundle of linen and raided the pantry, he went out to the corral, saddled his horse and packed the saddlebags, wound his lariat securely about the pommel, then galloped away on a series of adventures memorable in the annals of California. End of Chapter 1. Chapter 2 of the Valiant Runaways by Gertrude Atherton. Chapter 2. Roldan's way lay over his father's leagues until 2 hours after nightfall. As he passed, every now and again a herd of cattle, lounging vaqueros, called to him, "Ay, Don Roldan, where do you go?" Or, "The little señor chooses a hot day for his ride." But he excited no curiosity. Like all Californians, he half lived in the saddle, and he was often seen riding in the direction of Don Esteban Pardo's rancho to spend a few days with his chosen friend. As he approached the house he saw the family sitting on the long veranda, the pretty black-eyed girls in full white gowns, their dark hair flowing to the floor, or braided loosely. Don Esteban, a silk handkerchief knotted about his head, reclining in a long chair beside his wife, a stout woman, coffee-coloured with age, attired in a dark silk gown flowered with roses. Indian servants came and went with cooling drinks. Although it was December, winter had loitered and fallen into deeper sleep than usual on her journey south this year. Adan was leaning against a pillar, moody and bored. He was the youngest of the boys. His brothers, elegant caballeros, who spent most of their time in the capital or on other ranches, were kind to their younger brothers, but not companionable. Therefore, when Roldan galloped into sight, he gave a shout of joy and ran down the road. Roldan drew rein some distance from the house, that the conference, which must take place immediately, might be unheard by older ears. "Listen, my friend," he said rapidly, interrupting Adan's voluble hospitality. "The soldiers are out for conscripts. Ay yi! Now listen, and don't talk until I am done. I will not be drafted, as if I had no will of my own, and rot in a barrack while others enjoy life. Neither will you if you have the spirit of a Pardo and are worthy to be the friend of Roldan Castanada. So I fly. Do you understand? And you go with me. We will dodge these servants of a tyrant government the length and breadth of the Californias. When the danger is over for this year we will return, not before. Now, you will ask me to go to my room as soon as possible after you have given me some supper, for I am tired and want sleep. You will also take a nap. When all is quiet I shall call you and we will start." Adan had listened to this harangue with bulging eyes and tongue rolling over his teeth. But Roldan never failed to carry the day. He was a born leader. Adan's was the will that bent, but his talent for good comradeship and his quiet self-respect saved him.